Hi everyone, both people watching and people turning up to play. Thank you for joining us. So what's about to happen is we're going to have Ethan's nominees as HOH in a minute, and then we will do the veto draw where necessary, and then we will play the veto. So seeing as we're running slightly late anyway, I'm just going to throw straight over to Ethan. Do your thing.
Yeah, all right. So I'm just gonna make this really, really short and sweet. I'm gonna nominate Grace and Logan. I feel like I haven't really talked to either of you, and like this is the first time I'm seeing Logan, and Grace still hasn't come to any of these. So I feel like it's kind of fair for everybody else that's kind of been here a few times. So that's it.
Okay, thank you very much. Just to confirm, nominees are Grace and Logan. Obviously, Ethan is here and Logan is here, which means we need 3 other players to play in the veto. I am going to use a Chatsy just to pick 3 players from everyone who's left. So that's Dylan, Jimmy, Nick, Chandler, Julian. Okay, sorry about that. Right, so the randomizer thing has chosen Nick, Julian, and Jimmy to play in this. So Dylan, Chandler, you're welcome to stay and watch, or you can give yourself an easier night. Right. Okay. So for this challenge, or this competition rather, you are in essence going to be playing a slightly modified version of Snakes and Ladders, or I think you guys call it Shoots and Ladders, which is far less poetic. Jimmy's pulling faces at me again, but I can't hear him, so I don't know. I think, I mean, this was going to be much easier when I had some technical assistance. I mean, Kevin, the veto draw was done because you weren't here. You're welcome to stay and watch, but yeah. Actually, in fact, you can be useful. Right.
Those are words everyone wants to hear.
Well, if he's going to be here, then he can...
That's the first time in my life anybody said that about me.
Right. I am sending you a file now. Can you open what I've just sent to you, get it up in a window, and then using the share button on Zoom, can you please throw it up so that it shows up instead of your cam in the little Zoom window?
Yeah, let me just try to figure this out.
Where did you send it?
I've sent it to just to Kevin and to his.
Okay. Perfect.
I'm hoping that imminently he's his camera is going to vanish to be replaced with the game board, which is good on 2 levels, because 1, you'll be able to see the game board, and 2, you won't have to see his face. Hey, that works, I think. Oh, this is weird.
Is that good or?
Yeah, that seems to work. I'm trying to. There we go. Right, I was just trying to work out how I get you all up on the screen, but I think I managed it. Are you all able to see the game board?
Yeah.
Cool. Right, so what will happen is all of you will basically well, I've pre-rolled a dice 500 times just to make sure that I definitely don't need any more than that. All of you will be trying to get up to the end as quickly as possible. Each of you have 3 occasions on which, if when you're told what you have rolled, that doesn't help you at all, 3 occasions you can move somebody else's piece instead. Kevin, it would be useful, as you have that game board open, if you could basically do the X job and make a note of where people are and who's got what left with regards to how many times they can move things.
Okay, so who's all playing?
Well, I was going to say, to decide the order, if we, because I don't actually know this about any of you, if we go by birthdays. So, Logan, when's your birthday? You need to unmute, buddy. Or I can, hang on, I'll unmute. Oh, there you go.
August 8th.
August 8th. Okay, so Logan's August. Ethan?
June 24th.
So Ethan's before Logan. Jimmy?
November.
Ethan, Logan, Jimmy. Nick?
September.
What's that? Ethan, Logan, Nick, Jimmy. Julian?
Hi, sorry, I just got back. What are we doing?
When's your birthday?
Oh, September 10th.
September 10th. What was yours, Nick?
September 2nd.
Okay, so it's
That's Virgos.
Ethan, Logan, Nick, Julian, Jimmy is the running order. Have you got that, Kevin?
Yeah, I just need to understand what the fuck this comp is.
You need to understand what, sorry?
Well, I need to understand what the comp is, like what the game board is and all that.
So it's basically Snakes and Ladders.
Oh,
In
20 years since I played that.
So in essence, everybody at present is off the board. I've pre-rolled dice and will let them know what their dice has landed on. They can either move, or on 3 occasions, everybody can move somebody else's piece instead. If you can sort of find a way of keeping people aware of where they and everyone else is on the board, then that would be appreciated, and I can keep a note of who has their turns to move somebody else still left.
Okay.
Cool. Right. So, who did we say was going first? Because I can't. I've got no short-term memory. Ethan. Right. So, Ethan, your role is a 1. Do you wish to move yourself or someone else?
Move myself. I don't know.
Okay. So, Ethan moves to 1. Um, uh, whoever's after that has a 2, but I don't know who that is.
It's
Logan.
me.
Okay, Logan, 2.
Oh, I'm definitely keeping mine.
Okay, so Logan moves to 2. He goes up to 11. Whoever's next has a 6.
I'll move myself. That's Nick.
Marvelous. So Nick is 18. I should point out one thing. Actually, I should have said this at the start, but it hasn't changed anything yet. Ages ago, if you read the write-ups I was doing for this game, you will have said that I said there will be a variation on haves and have-nots within the game. Obviously, I can't stop any of you eating or anything like that, but there will be different forfeits based on tasks of things that you have or have not got to do. If, when this game is complete, whoever is left on the board, the 2 lowest people on the board, as in furthest progressed, will have to cast their next vote publicly.
Wow.
What the Okay.
So yeah, they have
Love
not got the
How do you-
sanctity.
How do you win this game? Just so I know.
Get to 36.
Okay, which is on the top left.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Right. So next, I think, is Julian. Julian, you have 2.
I have not been paying attention. I'll move myself.
Okay. And finally, Jimmy. You have a 4.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll keep the 4.
Okay. So I just check with Kevin. I make it that Ethan's on the 1, Logan's on 11, Nick 18, Julian 11, Jimmy 4.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mhm.
Back to Ethan. Your next roll is a 5.
I'll take it.
Okay. That moves you to the 6, which then moves you up to the 18. Logan, a 2.
I'll just keep it.
Okay. Nick, 4.
Yeah, I'll just take my 4.
Okay. Julian, 3.
Oh, where am I right now?
Ethan's
just
on
move 3.
18, Logan's on 13, Nick 22, Jimmy 4.
I'll move 3.
You'll move 3. Okay. And Jimmy, 2.
Oh, I'll keep the 2.
And that takes you to 18. So I've got Ethan 18, Logan 13, Nick 22, Julian 14, Jimmy 18. Yeah.
Yep.
I'll just put that in the little chat bit so you can see where you're all at right now. Okay. Right, back to Ethan. Ethan, you've got a 4.
I'll just take it.
Okay. Logan, you've got a 1.
I'll just keep it.
Okay. Nick, a 1.
I'll take it.
Okay. Julian, a 1.
Sure, why not?
And Jimmy, a 5.
I will keep it.
Okay. Right. So I make it Ethan 22, Logan 14, Nick 23, Julian 15, Jimmy 23.
Yep. Right. Back round to Ethan. You have a 3.
I'll take it.
Okay. Logan, you have a 1.
Come on, keep.
Keep it the 1. Nick, a 5.
I'll take it.
Okay. Julian, a 6.
And I'm currently on.
You're on 15.
Yeah, I'll take it.
And Jimmy, a 5.
I will keep it.
You are doing a miraculous job of avoiding the drops at the moment. I've got Ethan 25, Logan 15, Nick 28, Julian 21, Jimmy 28.
Yep.
Cool.
Jimmy got incredibly lucky.
Right.
So did Nick.
Back round to Ethan. Ethan, you have a 5.
I'll take it.
Okey-doke.
Why to be another 1?
If it is, I swear it's all randomized. No, you also have a 5, Logan.
I'll take it.
Okay. Nick, you are also a 5.
Where's Ethan at?
Ethan is on 25.
I'm on 30.
No, Ethan is
Oh.
on 30.
My bad.
It's gonna cause me to go down, and I'm not trying to reveal my
Yeah,
vote
you're
publicly,
fine.
so I'm gonna give it to Ethan.
Thank you.
If Ethan's on 30, that moves him to 35. Julian, yours is a 4.
And I'm currently on.
21.
I'll keep it.
Okay.
Jesus, wheel.
Jimmy, you have a 2.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
Okay. So I've got Ethan 35, Logan 20, Nick 28, Julian 25, Jimmy 30.
Yep.
So basically, unless for some reason Ethan decides he doesn't want to win this competition and bring someone else through, Ethan, you have a 3.
I'll take it.
Okay. And for the second week running, the head of house wins the veto.
Hey.
I'm sorry to
Good
say,
enough.
this comp was a flop.
Yeah.
It didn't. I think a combination of people getting lucky
Yeah.
and me also not being able to work out what I was doing with the technical aspect because I didn't know what the hell X was doing.
Yeah.
X, by the way, is currently telling me
Yes.
that he's quitting 10 gauged forever.
Yeah, right.
I had to do that.
Is that because he went out second in the new Cutthroat season?
No,
Yeah,
that's
No,
because he,
it's because he got caught rigging for
He is pretty bitter over
Citizen
Cutthroat.
Survivor.
He blocked myself. He blocked Yoshi. He blocked Grace. He blocked Jimmy. He blocked like the entire cast of Cutthroat.
Jesus.
Yeah, pretty much multiple things at the same time.
yeah. So, but
He
look,
also got caught this morning leaking information from a viewers lounge.
Nice.
not ours, I hasten to point out. So, you know, you're not getting any extra information. Anyway, Ethan, as you've won veto, you have the option. Would you like 24 hours to think about what to do with it, or would you just like to do your ceremony now?
I can just do it now so we can speed up the game.
Okay, fine. Over to you then.
I'm just not going to use it. I feel like I don't want to put another person up, so yeah.
Okay, so the final nominees are going to be Logan and Grace. The next recording will be the eviction, which will take place at the normal time tomorrow. If you are not going to be able to make it live, please send me a vote in advance. If you are, then you can leave it until the last minute. That's absolutely fine. And yes, around this time tomorrow, we will know who our top 10 is.
And then just a heads up, Z, I'm going to the UT football game on Saturday. So unless we get blown out, I will not be able to make it to the show.
Okie doke.
Yeah.
No
All
worries.
right, guys. I have to go to rehearsal, so I'm going to go. Good game, everyone. Good luck, Logan, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Take
Yeah,
care,
have fun.
Nick.
Okay.
Later.
Right.
At least I showed up for one finally.
Yeah, no, it's useful having you here. Any questions before I stop the recording? I'll stay on for a minute afterwards just in case there's anything anyone wants to
No
ask about it.
questions.
No? Okay. Stopping recording now. Bye, everyone.